Another late night reading. We also have to realize is that the Spirit of God is actually a gift. We do not deserve God's grace at all. We are the ones that were disobedient from the beginning of time. And as time progressed, man, the fact that Jesus came and died for us, we stopped looking and thinking. Some of us, a handful of us, stopped thinking the same way like we used to think before. A lot of people's lives have changed. A lot of people have been a lot more successful because God has been walking with them this entire time. A lot of these times we see stuff on social media or YouTube or whatever. Half of this stuff is not ran by God. It's not blessed by God. It's ran by something else or someone else. And once we get that new gift, our minds should change, our heart posture should change. We should give our hearts to God. By the way, changing by the renewing of your mind, do not conform to the patterns of this world, but start by changing it from the renewing of your mind. Understanding the gift of God is it. You gotta understand a gift, meaning we didn't need it. You know what I mean? It was a gift from God. It was something that we didn't deserve. So we should take the walk with God more seriously. I think that's what Paul is talking about in 2 Corinthians chapter 6, that we stopped evaluating others from a human point of view. At one time we thought of Christ from a human point of view. Reading from chapter 6 right now. How differently we know him now. This means anyone who belongs to Christ becomes a new person. The old life is gone and a new one has begun. Meaning that a whole bunch of new habits, a whole bunch of new things, denying your flesh, although it's not going to happen overnight. No, you're right, but it takes time. That's why Paul said in the book of Romans, renewing your mind, not conforming to the patterns of this world, but by the changing of renewing your mind. You know what I mean? It's not to stay in the same old life. If you're reborn now, especially, it's to live something a lot more different and gonna be a lot better. God has promises and plans for our life, and if we continue to pray, if we continue to do a lot of new things that God's teaching us in this word, then a lot of us have nothing to worry about.